don't even see your name on
इसके जब तक वो आईडीज नहीं ऑन करेंगे आईडीज नहीं लगेंगे उस वक्त तक वो 250 ट्रांसफर नहीं होंगे ना.
Yeah, they have to verify their account first. Okay, we're live.
You start every live yawn.
Start with a yawn. Okay, let's get started. All right. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another live session. You guys know what it is. We're live here every single day doing live trades, showing you guys exactly how I make thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars every single day. So all you have to do is join my lives, follow along, and let's make some money. So what's going on? What up, Sweet Whisper? What's going on, Roger? How you guys doing? Let's get started. What up, Ron? What up, Benjamin? What's going on, guys? Let's see. What up, Awale? All right. So let's get started right away. Let's see if there's any trades that we can take right now. So the first thing that we're going to be looking at is what is actually happening in the markets, because guess what? All the markets are now open. So we've been trading crypto for the past 2-3 days because the markets were closed. But now the markets are open, so we can actually start trading other pairs. You guys know we also trade a lot of NASDAQ. We trade a lot of gold. And we're going to be trading Bitcoin as well. We actually trade all the markets because the reality is all of the markets are the same exact thing. All right, so we're going to be going over today, what are the biggest mistakes that a lot of traders make, why you should probably not trade, because most people don't have the self-control. And most people, just like your mentors, are just gambling in the markets. I'm the only one that actually makes money in the markets. And the reason is because I have the self-control to be able to do the same thing every single day. This is why I make thousands of dollars every single day. This is the real reason. What up, Billy? What's going on? Let's get started. So let's see if there's any trades that we can take here right now on BTC. What's happening? All right. So we're in a big uptrend on BTC. The super trend is still green, so no trade to be had there. Let's go over to NASDAQ and see what we can do on NASDAQ. All right. So let's go ahead and see what's happening on NASDAQ. So on NASDAQ right here, we're pushing up. We can see that on the range bars as well. So there's no trade to be had there unless we get a pullback, unless we can actually pull back right here, because you see we had a little pullback, we missed it, and we're going back up. Unless we come back down and we have another pullback, that's the only time that I would actually enter a buy trade. And we can see actually we're starting to get a little bit of a pullback. If the market comes back down around here, I'll enter a buy trade right here on NASDAQ. And let's see, there we go. We're actually let's see. And there we go. We're getting a nice little pullback right here on NASDAQ. If we pull back a little bit lower, we'll enter this buy trade. And then let's go over and see what's going on with BTC. BTC, we're also having a nice little pullback here. Okay, let's see. So we got a few pullbacks running right now. And let's see, because I do want to enter a trade here if we can. Let's go ahead and see what's going on with gold. All right, so gold, same thing. We're already pushing up right now, so nothing to be had there.
What happened?
Okay. Do I want a cliff bar? No. Let's just get started. All right, so we're actually having this nice big pullback. Okay, so the super trend actually just went red on NASDAQ. Okay, so right here, we'd only just really be looking for a sell trade. So if we push up a little higher, I might enter a sell trade right here on NASDAQ. Now, here's the reality. Steve is saying, watch crypto. Yeah, so I'm actually just going back and forth. We're going to be looking at gold. We're going to be looking at NASDAQ. We're going to be looking at Bitcoin. But here's the thing. There's a few big mistakes that most traders will 100% guaranteed make. And that means that you've also made this mistake. Okay, so what is this big mistake? The big mistake is not actually having enough funds in your account. Now, you're probably wondering, wait, that makes no sense because I want to obviously minimize my risk. I want to obviously not lose a lot of money. I want to obviously... Here, that's the exact problem. That's the exact mistake that you're making. Because here's the thing. If we look at any business, let's say, for example, you're opening a pizza shop. Okay, it costs $5,000 to run. Right? Now, you ask me what's the minimum you can start with. I would say, well, you can even start with 5,000. But will that give you enough runway for you to actually be profitable? Most likely, no. The reason is because you don't have enough capital. You don't have enough margin to survive. This is why most traders fail. Most of you guys will fail in trading because you don't start off with enough capital. You think, oh, starting with 100 is great. No, actually, in fact, you will most likely lose the 100. Now, when it comes to trading, like the big disclaimer that I'm going to give you right now is that most likely, if you don't have self-control, if you're not actually willing to put in time, you should probably never trade. You will lose money trading. I can do this every single day, and I'll show you how I make thousands of dollars a day without charging you anything because I figured out a trading strategy. I figured out what actually works in the market, and I do the same exact thing every single day for you guys to come and watch and learn exactly how I do this. Guys, we're having a nice big pullback right here on BTC, and there we go, guys. So the range bars are going green. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to enter a buy trade, guys. So there's our first buy trade of the day. What am I going to do right after this? What I'm going to do is I'm going to set my stop loss. So right there, I'm going to click and drag it down to 1,000. You guys can see it says 1,000 right there. Now I'm going to click and drag it up right here to 1,000. So there's my take profit. There's my stop loss. Now the risk is less than 1%. Now Uber is saying, can you tell me what the adequate capital one should start with? The reality is we should always start with at least 10 to 50K in the account. Now, obviously you can start with less. It's crazy that you even can start with less, but the real number should always be 10 to 50K. Milo, thank you for the gift. Appreciate it. Now, here's the thing. The reason I can give you the reality of trading, the reason I don't have to sugarcoat anything is because I don't sell you anything. All right, guys, so we hit stop loss on that. We might actually be able to get in on a much better entry here. There we go. We're getting another reversal right there. So let me see right here. All right, so we're still pushing down. As soon as the range bars go green, I'm going to enter this buy trade right here. So I'm still waiting for the range bars to go green. We're waiting. All right, so the super trend went red. Now we're only looking for a sell trade. All right, so let me wait for a pullback. All right, NASDAQ's also coming down. Let's look at gold. Gold is having a pullback right here, right now. All right, so gold is having a pullback and a reversal. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and enter this buy trade. So I just entered a buy trade right here on gold. Now I'm going to set my stop loss right there and my take profit right here at 1,000. We're going to let it ride out. Now, the reason why most of you guys are going to fail in trading is because first, you're not starting with enough capital. Secondly, you're going to be too greedy. You're going to treat it like lottery, and that's why you're going to lose money trading. Third, you're not going to be able to follow a strategy consistently. That's the problem. Look, the reality, what you need to understand is we just hit stop loss twice in a row. Right now, a lot of people might think, wait, does that mean it doesn't work? Does that mean that the trading strategy is not profitable? That's the exact problem that most of you guys have, is that you don't understand that the way the math works is that it's done over thousands of trades, over thousands and thousands of trades where you can see whether you're going to be profitable or not. You cannot. And I get this DM all the time from you guys. And again, I'm going to be really giving it to you guys right now because I get this DM all the time. Hey, AKA, I've been trading for the past 3 days following this strategy. How come it doesn't work? Okay. It's because there's no business you can run for 3 days and actually know if it works or it doesn't work. You can't. There's no business that in 3 days you'll figure it out. Now, someone will come and they'll say, I've been following the trading strategy for a month or 2 months or 6 weeks. I'm like, okay, show me your track record. They show me their track record. They're doing 0.1 lots, which only should be $1 or $10 trade, and their stop loss is hitting at $58. Well, you're not following the strategy correctly. So you really need to understand that the only way that you can actually be profitable is by, first of all, having, and look, I told you all the mistakes that you guys are making, okay? So don't make those mistakes. Now, the only way to actually be profitable, this is how you fix those mistakes or don't do those mistakes, is by starting with enough capital in the account. This isn't something that's like a lottery win where you can go and start with 100 or you can buy a few tickets for 20 and one of them might hit. This isn't that. The way that this works is this is how the hedge funds make money. You have to understand, you have to do this. Treat it like the hedge funds treat it. Treat it like the banks treat it. Treat it like the institutional traders treat it. Treat it like the people who are managing billions of dollars treat it. Because the real goal, which your goal should also be the same thing as my goal, which is to eventually get to $1 billion. You're not going to be able to get to $1 billion if you can't even follow the same thing for 60 to 90 days. Okay? This is what the reality is. So how much capital is needed to make $100 a day? Milo's asking. So I would start with at least 10 to 50K in my account if I want to make $100 a day. Because here, let me break down the math to you, okay? Because it's all about the math. Your mentor's math, the gurus that you're following on all social media, their math doesn't actually math. Okay, you can't turn $5 into $10,000 or $5 into $100,000 consistently. You cannot do that. You cannot do that. Now, you'll obviously go and that will sound more like, wow, wow, I can start with $5. AKA is telling me that I should only be, risking small and be able to make small amounts of money regularly, or small percentage regularly. But, and he's telling it to me for free and he's doing all his trades live. But this guy who's selling me a course for $500 is telling me how I could take my $5 into $1 million. You're gonna want to go there. And what's gonna happen? You're gonna lose your money because that mentor is 100% guaranteed not even profitable trading themselves. But because they give you a huge, nice unicorn and flower story and all of this, you're gonna be more inclined to go to someone who sugarcoats things, okay? But under all of the sugar is nothing. It's fluff. I'm the only one that doesn't give you fluff, okay? I tell you what the reality is. So, let's see. Checkmate is saying, calm voice, please. You're scaring me. You should be scared. Actually, you should be very scared. You should be so afraid every single day when you're seeing all of these guys that are posting videos of, I just traded and I made $400,000 in a day. Guys, if they're making $400,000 in a day, it's not from trading. I guarantee you, you should be scared to go and pay your money, your hard-earned money, to all of these fake gurus who are literally scamming you, and they're giving you this whole like, wow, look at this shiny object. Look at this. It's so shiny. Wow, look at this. It's so great. If you want access and if you want to learn how I got this shiny thing, pay me $1,000. And you're going to say, wow, it's so shiny. I'm going to pay him $1,000. And then you know what you're going to get? Where's the trash bag? Okay, because that's what you're going to get. You're going to get absolute trash and you're going to get wrecked in trading. So it's very important to understand. I make $1,000 to $5,000 a day here. I show you exactly how I did this. And this is through years and years of testing thousands of strategies and figuring out what actually works. And now I give that to you. Okay, I'm going to give you what my strategy is. Let's see if we can do some trades. Let's see if we can make some money. All right, let's see. Let's go ahead and see what's going on in the markets. All right, so huge moves right now that we're getting in the markets. Let's see if we could do some trades. All right, Jay, let's see right here. What's the promo code when registering? So the promo code is AKPWC. Promo code is AKAPWC. All right, so for anyone who's wondering, how to get started, all you got to do is you just go to my website, akpwc.com. If you don't want to get scammed, if you don't want to lose your money, if you don't want to eventually pay for a course and then get wrecked and then lose all of your money, if you don't want to do that, this is the only website to go to, akapwc.com. And then just follow these steps, because these steps are scientifically made and tested and proven for us to be able to actually be able to make money in the markets. And this is what we do. This has been thoroughly tested and proven, and all of my lives are recorded every single day. And you can see me make thousands of dollars every single day by following these exact steps. Steps 1, 2, and 3, and then join our Discord completely for free. It's step 4. So register on a bottle, follow step 2 and 3, and then join our Discord in step 4. Okay, join our Discord. All right. So yeah, the magic orb is green right now. Right. Checkmate is saying, I don't know how to buy call and puts. All right, so here's the thing. Checkmate, the way that it works when it comes to trading. All right, guys, so we're actually getting this reversal right now. Let me see if we can go in on this trade right now on NASDAQ. We're going from green to red, and the super trend is also red. I'm going to enter the sell trade right here on NASDAQ. Right there's our sell trade on NASDAQ, guys. Now I'm going to click and drag it up to $1,000, which is our stop loss. And now I'm going to click and drag it down to $1,000, which is going to be our take profit. You guys can see it right there on our screen right there. I'm the only one that does this, okay? Nobody else will do this in front of you live. Let's see what's going on with gold right here. All right, so on gold, we're still, the super trend is green. We're still waiting on Bitcoin. The super trend is also green. Let's see right here. The super trend is red on NASDAQ. Let's see. Checkmate. So the way that trading works, very simply, is that right here we have either the buy or sell button. So if I was to click buy, now if the price goes up, we make money. If I was to click sell and the price comes down, we make money. It's actually very, very simple to understand how trading works. It's actually not complicated at all. The only complicated thing is trying to figure out a trading strategy that's actually profitable. And guys, there we go. Congratulations. We just hit take profit. There we go. There's that green orb. We just hit take profit on that trade. So congratulations to everybody who's following along, who's learning, who's making money. We do this every single day. And guys, remember, if you go to any other guru, mentor, fake guy on any social media channel who ends up trying to sell you something, just say no. I'm going to start this new thing where it's like, you guys should understand, just say no. Okay, just say no to paying for trading courses. Just say no to paying trading fees. Just say no to paying for subscriptions and all of that. Okay, just say no. All right. How do I find NASDAQ on the chart? Guys, congratulations. We just made $1,000. To find NASDAQ, all you got to do is go to symbol on the left side right here, and then just type in USA 100. Okay, you type in USA 100. Let me just move this over. All right, there we go. So you just type in USA 100. There's NASDAQ. And to open the chart, you just, when you hover, you see this white box right there. Just click that, and you're going to be able to open the chart right there. All right. Jason, can you open an account with 1,000 now and add more money later? Yeah, Jay, for sure you can. So go to Abado.com, get your account set up on their web trader, get started right away, because there's no reason to waste time. Guys, there we go. We're getting another reversal on NASDAQ. I'm going to go ahead and enter our second trade right here on NASDAQ. All right. And I'm going to, again, same thing. I'm going to set my stop loss. I'm going to set my take profit. We're going to let this trade ride out. I might have gone in a little bit too early, but we give the trade enough room to be able to move without kicking us out too early as well. Okay, so there we go. There we go. Now, Jazz is saying if your margin is 100, you move the SLTP 100 up, 100 down. So basically what we're doing is all of our trades are set at 100 points above and 100 points below. That's the trading strategy. 100 points above, 100 points below. wherever our entry is. Now, our risk is controlled by the lot size. Okay, how do we control our risk? It's by lot size. So right here, you guys can see on NASDAQ, I do 100 lots, which ends up being $1,000 trade. Okay, now what website are you using? Checkmate. All of the links are in my bio. It's actually very simple, very easy to follow along. So just go to my website right here. Just go to akapwc.com. Okay, now here's the problem. The problem is that most people will just keep watching. Okay, you'll keep watching, and then you're gonna end up on some guy's page who's gonna say, look at me making $400,000 in this one trade, and you can do it too. And you're like, wow, you know, AKA only makes 1 to 5K a day, but this guy made 400,000, you know, on this, this one trade, and he's gonna teach me. Wow, that's so great. And you're gonna go and you're gonna realize that he's gonna charge you $1,500 to learn how to trade. And now you're gonna say, wait, but yeah, okay. I'm going to go and pay the $1,500. Maybe then I can make $400,000 in one trade. And then you're going to pay that $1,500. And do you know what's going to happen? Let me tell you, you're going to get scammed. You're going to get scammed. I'm the only one with a verifiable, profitable track record. Nobody else can show you that. And I don't hide it. All my trades are done live here in front of you. Okay, so what are you trading? Yo, it's Patty. What's going on, man? What's going on? Checkmate is saying, how much is your subscription cost? It's $0. I don't charge anything. You're here watching right now, right? Did you pay anything? No, you didn't. So guess what? I do this live here every single day completely for free because I need to raise $1 billion. There goes my moon. Guys, this is the most important thing, okay? Hold on. Stop everything.
How did it change in color?
It's tripping out. Yeah, no, the moon is tripping. Okay, there we go. All right, now there we go. It's floating. It's floating. Wait, can you guys even see that? Yeah. Look at my floating moon. Okay, so basically, I'm the only one that comes live here with a floating moon, and I do live trades in front of your face every single day, and you don't have to pay. There's no subscription. The only thing you actually, if you are serious about starting your trading business, okay, there we go. So we just hit stop loss on that trade. That's okay. You need to understand this. Nobody else will show you this. 100% guaranteed. They hide all of this because they're scared of showing you they're losing trades because they're scared that you're not going to pay them. Guess what? I'm not scared. I'm not scared because you never have to pay me. I don't make money from you guys paying me. I actually make money from the markets. So this is the only place where you will be able to come and learn exactly how the money is made and how you can also scale to the billions of dollars, but most likely you won't. The reality is most likely all of you guys are going to lose money trading because you cannot be consistent. I'm the only one that can be consistent. You cannot do what I do because you don't have self-control. That's the problem. Even though I give you a profitable trading strategy, I hand it to you. I give it to you like this. Look at this very shiny object that I have in my hand. It's very sparkly, very shiny. Imagine, this is my trading strategy, guys. Right now, let's see what's happening on the range bars on NASDAQ. We're having a pullback down right here. So I'm going to go ahead and enter this buy trade right here on NASDAQ. I'm going to set my stop loss right here at 1,000. Set my take profit right here at 1,000. We're going to let this trade ride out. And we're going to see what exactly happens. But this is my trading strategy that I'm giving to you guys. Okay, look at how sparkly and shiny and amazing and beautiful this is. This is the trading strategy. The only problem is you don't know and you can't, because you don't have self-control, take care of it. This is the problem. You just will not be able. It is too great for you to be able to maintain. That's the reality. Okay. Now, if by some freak, accident, you have self-control, then you'll realize that I'm the only one that can do this. And this is the only thing that will work. And if you do anything else, if the steps that I'm giving you, if you do anything other than those steps, you are guaranteed to lose money. Guaranteed. All right. Josh is saying, what's your name? It's AKPWC or online, but it's actually Mohammed. I thought you're not allowed to do live trades on TikTok, home design. So basically, I'm doing all of my trades live here. I'm actually mostly just answering your questions and showing you guys what the reality of trading is. Home design is saying, what does that mean? Let's see right here. Let's see right here. But they don't have a sparkling bird. Nobody other than me has this sparkling bird. That is all made up of diamonds, apparently.
And the baby.
And congratulations, there's a baby. Okay, there's a mini bird. Okay, so basically, here's what the trading strategy is. I'm gonna give it to you, okay? And here's exactly how to get started. So the first step, what you're gonna do is you're gonna go right now. You're gonna like swipe up. So my live still runs on the side of your screen on your phone, and you're gonna go to akapwc.com, which is just my name. You're gonna go to akpwc.com. Then you're gonna see this video. In this video, I show you how I make $31,000 in a trade, which remember is less. It's way less than even 10% of my account. Okay, so it's only 5% of my account that I made in one trade, and I walk you through exactly so you can see what the potential is, because the reality is most people don't even understand what the potential of this business is. The potential of this business isn't, oh, I can make, $200, oh, I can make $500, oh, I can go and buy a base model C-Class. That's not what the potential is. The potential is private jets and Bugattis and, mansions and islands and managing billions of dollars. This is the potential of this business, but the problem is you won't be consistent. But if you, by some chance, are able to be consistent, here are the steps on how to start your trading business. You go to step 1, register on Abado, get your account funded, get it verified, get it started. Step 2, you can access our range bars for free. Step 3, you can watch training videos. And step 4, guys, join our Discord. Join our Discord. There's over 8,000 people in our Discord right now. So go join our Discord. Just click that button. It'll take you to Discord right now. All right, home design, I got you. Ronan is saying, can I be your student? Here's the thing. Anyone can be my student. But the reality is, if you want to make money, you have to be consistent, okay? This is what I'm doing. I'm giving you a profitable strategy. And what you're doing is you're saying, no, I'm going to figure out my own way. And this is why you're going to lose money. Because I keep saying, look, here's a full 400 carat diamond bird worth $14 billion. I'm giving it to you. And you say, no. I'm smart. I'm going to figure out my own way. And this is why you're going to continue to lose money every single day unless you follow exactly to the T what I do on a daily basis. All right. So let's see what's going on. What margin did you put on the trade? What's the margin? Tune is asking. So basically, I'm just doing 100 lots on NASDAQ at $10 above, $10 below, which on NASDAQ, it ends up being 100 points anyways, because we're doing 10 times the lots on 10 points. But on every other market, it's 100 points with it's just 100 points. User 55 is saying, hard for me to fund the account. All right, so I'll walk you guys through how to fund your Abado accounts, all right? What you're going to do is you're going to click your email on the top right corner. Okay, click your email on the top right corner. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to see on the left side where it says deposit and withdraw. So let's click deposit. Okay, now, once you click deposit, they give you two options. You can either do bank transfer or you can do crypto or, Apple Pay or debit or credit. It just doesn't work in some countries. It works in some countries, doesn't work in some countries. But you can try the Apple Pay or debit or credit. Just depends on where you are. But otherwise, you can just do crypto, which I know everybody has crypto, all right? So let's scroll down and click proceed. And then right here is their banking information, okay? So all you got to do is you just basically send a wire transfer. It's super simple. You get the same information. You just take it to your bank and say, I need to send a wire transfer. It usually costs around $30 to $40. But guess what? They cover the wire fee. So you don't have to cry about the wire fee. There's so many people, and I know like most people don't care because they know they're starting a business. There's going to be expensive, but guess what? So many people cry about it. But guess what? Abado actually covers the wire fee, which is great. So you don't even have to worry about that. You just email them a picture of your transfer. All of the steps are right there. And then you can get started. Now, and then you can always do crypto transfers, which is instant, guys. Crypto transfers are instant. I know everybody's sitting on at least a few $1,000s in crypto, if not a few $100,000, if not a few $1 million in crypto. What I would do is instead of waiting and hoping and praying that it goes up, because remember, wait, hope, and prayer is not a trading strategy. So what I would do is I would just deposit, get my 5% deposit bonus, which is great. And then I would make income from it every single day. Okay, just make income from it every single day. Now, I really need to get my business off the ground for sure. Life and Mars is saying I deposit Canadian. Yeah, for sure you can. If you do a bank transfer, you can deposit in any currency that it shows there. They're just going to convert it into USD. But over here, I would just deposit, crypto, and then my account is funded within 10, 15 minutes. Boom, ready to go. We can start trading. There's no reason to waste time. All right, guys. So go to my website, akpwc.com. Just follow the steps and let's get started. Now, let's go over some of these big mistakes that a lot of traders make, because a lot of people will make these mistakes while trading. What's the margin that I use? So basically, for this trade, the margin requirement was about 4,700. For the trade that I did on $1,000 on NASDAQ, you can see the margin requirement is 4,700. So I was able to do this trade as long as I had 4,700 in my account. Now, here's the thing. You can do very, very small trades. If you do one lot on NASDAQ, the margin is only $47. So basically, this is why I always say it's important to start your account and fund your account with as much as possible, because we're starting a business. When we're starting a business, you have to understand that the more that you start off with, the more money we can make. This is really what it comes down to. This is how the business of trading works. We want to be able to make a lot of money, so we got to start with a lot of money. That's just how it works. You think banks and hedge funds said, can I just start with 100 and I'll see if that works? No, that's not how banks or hedge funds think. But how can you... Okay, hold on. The moon. I need to have it float, or else you guys don't get the point. Oh my God. Hold on. All right, and I got to give it a spin because the moon spins apparently. All right, there we go. So, do you think that hedge funds and banks said, let me start my account with 100 and I'll see if it works, then I'll put more in? No. The way that hedge funds work is they have $1 billion in their account. They have 2 billion, 500 million, whatever it is. And then they risk very small and they consistently make money every single day. But the problem is you guys think too small. You just think that you want to be able to make $5. But you should actually be thinking that you should actually understand that less than 100,000 in the account, in your account balance, is too small. So we really should try to get up to $100,000 as quick as possible, because less than that is too small. So the market actually gives opportunities every single day for us to be able to grow our accounts very fast. It does that. So the main thing that I always say is let's try to get up to at least 100K, or if you can start with 100K, that's even better. 100, 205. I have people that call me all the time. Can I start with 200K? Can I start with 500K? Yes, that's exactly it. And then what do? They risk very small. Okay, that's the reality. So stop thinking too small. There's no business like this. This is literally, we're getting access to billions and billions and trillions of dollars in volume, and you're just worried about making $5. That's insane. You should be thinking, and you should be trying to build a track record. What is a track record? Do you know what my shiny bird is? This is my track record. This is what it all comes down to. This is what's most important, because with this track record, what I can go out and do is I can dangle this in front of everyone. I can dangle this in front of the hedge funds with billions of dollars. I can dangle this in front of people who have large amounts of capital and say, look, I make 5 to 8% a month. I make 5 to 8% a month consistently, regularly, every single month, year after year. And everyone is going to want my bird, because this is what it comes down to. And I'm telling you, look, you can start off with a small bird. You can start off with a very small track record of being able to, I only have a track record of 1 year, and you can go out and you can raise small amounts of capital, like $1 million. That's a small amount to be able to manage. But let's say if you can make 2 to 3% a month on $1 million, that's 20 to 30,000 USD a month. Now, that's probably more than how much you're making right now. And this is just a small bird. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get the big bird right here. The big bird is I need to raise $100 million. That's what I'm trying to do. But you can start off with just a small amount. All right. So this is what it all comes down to. Lob is okay. So let me answer some questions here. Okay. So let's go over some of the questions right here. Steve is saying, sorry, got to go to the yacht. Steve, I'll see you. We'll meet in the yacht parking lot, I guess, if that's a thing. Life and Mars is saying, how can I register as a business? So the way that it really works is, again, we should get up to over $100,000. Okay, everyone tries to put 5,000 in, or like a small amount, like 1,000, and then says, "Oh, when I get to 2,000, I'll withdraw my 1,000, and then I'll do." Guys, you're thinking too small. The account needs to grow. The account needs to grow up to 100K minimum before we even start to think of withdrawing, because other than that, it's too small. Now, here's the thing. Abato is a licensed and regulated trading platform. So they're not just a crypto exchange. They're not just like wishy-washy. They're a licensed and regulated, safe and secure trading broker platform. What that means is, because they're licensed and regulated, it actually takes millions and millions of dollars to be able to get regulation. And then now the governments are involved, which means that it's so safe and it's so secure. And unless you're actually putting in $100 million, there's nothing to be worried about. There's nothing to be worried about. Our funds are too small. And a lot of people ask like, oh, do trading platforms disappear? They don't disappear. Brokers don't just disappear. Trading platforms don't just disappear. Crypto exchanges that come up every single day, yeah, that's a different story. But trading platforms that are regulated and licensed, it's always safe and secure. They don't disappear. All right. So what I always say, Life in Mars, the whole reason for me explaining that is because let's get up to over 100K to the point that we're making around $1,000 a day. Once you're making around $1,000 a day consistently, then we can register the business. That's what I've done. I've registered my company, and then we pull all of our trading profits into our company. All right. Lob is saying, random question, what are your thoughts about keeping coins on an exchange? So what I would do is I would just deposit into a licensed and regulated trading platform like Abato. That's the only place I would do. Nias is saying the more the better, and risk management. Exactly. It's all about risk management. Jay's saying, do you ever trade with leverage? Okay. Do you ever trade with leverage? Yeah. So actually our account has about 1 to 500 leverage, but we never max out the leverage, because what does the leverage do? It allows us to do as big trades as possible. Okay. So we can actually do huge, massive trades when it comes to leverage, but we never max it out, because technically I can do a huge trade on this account because my account size is 600 and almost 50,000. So let's see what the biggest lots is. So let's see right here. So right here, and this is why it's important to have as much as possible in the account. Let's see right here, my account, the trade that I do usually is 100 lots on NASDAQ. That only takes $4,700 of margin, okay? Let's say if I did 1,000 lots, so that would be a $10,000 trade. I would only need $47,000 in the account in order to do the $10,000 trade. Let's say I had another zero. To do a $100,000 trade, I would need $471,000 in my account. Now, guess what? I can do a $100,000 trade, technically, because look at my account size, 644,000. So technically, I can do a $100,000 trade. Actually, I might even be able to do 120. I might even be able to do a $130,000 trade. Let's see. I can do a $135,000 trade, guys. $135,000 trade with my account, because the margin is 630,000. But I have 640,000. So I can do a $135,000 trade. But what do? I do $1,000 trades. $1,000 trades. Because I never max out the leverage. What's that?
Safe side.
No, because we're doing 13,500 lots on NASDAQ. So that would equal to a $130,000 trade. So hopefully, Jay, I answered your question. Lovely Sweet is saying, thank you. I received the 250 in my account last night after the account was verified. Let's go. I'm 13, already invested 20 200, which grew to 2,500 in the past year. That's crazy. That's crazy. Hazen is saying, my goal is to have 10K in my account to have a payroll. Yeah, exactly. And the best way to do it is to continue to deposit, to continue to add to your account. And that's how we're able to get our accounts up. Let's see if there's any trades that we can take right here on NASDAQ. We're getting a nice little pullback right here. All right, so let's go over to NASDAQ and what's happening on NASDAQ. There we go. We're getting a little bit of a pullback. You can see right here, we're in a downtrend, getting a pullback. So if we get a little bit of a higher pullback, I'll go ahead and enter this trade. It will not be a $130,000 trade. It will just be a $1,000 trade. All right, there we go. So there's a pullback. I just entered a sell trade right here on NASDAQ, guys. Now I'm going to click and drag my entry up. You guys can see we're in a sell trade right now. So there's our stop loss for 1,000. And there I'm going to click and drag my entry down. There's our take profit for 1,000. Now we just let this trade ride out. All right, there we go. There's our trade. Let's go over and see what's going on with gold right here. Guys, gold, also we're having this pullback right here, and the super trend is still red. I'm going to go in on the sell trade on gold. There's our sell trade on gold. All right, now, what am I going to do? Again, the same exact thing. I'm going to click and drag my entry up right here to 1,000. Click and drag my entry down right here. Let me just... I'm going to need a little bit more space right here. Click and drag my entry down right here to 1,000. And now we're going to let these two trades ride out. Let's go, let's go, let's go. So for anyone who's just joining, welcome to the live. I'm here every single day doing live trades, showing you guys exactly how I make thousands of dollars every single day. Now, all of my trades are done live. How do you get the super trend indicator? I'm going to walk you guys through it. So very clearly, click your indicators tab on the top. All right. All right. So thank you guys for the follow. Let's go. Arsh, thank you for the gifts. Let's go. Now what you're going to do is click this yellow button down here that says indicator store. All right. Now, what are you going to do then? You're going to search by name, search super, click enter. Right here is the super trend. Click super trend, click install. Okay. Now, once you have it installed, very simply, you're just going to go back to indicators and you're going to find it under the trend dropdown. It's going to say super trend. So click there. And now you're just going to click apply. We don't change any settings, okay? We don't change any settings at all. Now, once you have it applied, there we go. Now we have the super trend. Now, guys, let me walk you through exactly how the super trend works. If the super trend is red, we're only taking sell trades. If the super trend is green, we're only taking buy trades, okay? Now, when are we actually doing the trades? It's when we see the reversal. So if we see right here, let's say the range bars are going from red to green, that means we're looking for a buy trade, right? That means we're going to be going into a buy trade. But the main thing is the super trend also needs to be green for us to be able to take this buy trade. Now, let's say the super trend is red. What are we looking for? We're looking for this, where the range bars are going from red to green to red. So range bars going green to red. Super trend is also red, 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 sell trade. Green, green, buy trade. Okay, so hopefully that makes sense to you guys, because this is the exact strategy. This is the exact steps that I take every single day live in front of you guys to make thousands of dollars. And you know what the reality is? Most of you guys will keep watching. That's the sad part. The sad part is you will see me here make thousands of dollars every single day, but you know what? You're too lazy. You're too lazy to actually take action. And I'm going to be here every single day, and every single day I'm going to have more and more money in my account, and every single day you're going to keep watching. But there will be a very small percentage of you, very few people who will say, you know what? AKA never even charged me a single penny, shows me all of the trades live. Am I out of my mind to not do this? And that very small percentage will go and get started. Will still never pay me even a single penny, but they'll go get started. They'll follow the steps, and they might actually start to make money every single day. Okay, now what's going to happen? What's going to happen is their life is going to get better. Okay, you're going to start making money. And guys, there we go. Congratulations. We just hit $1,000 take profit on our gold trade. Congratulations. Congratulations. Let's go. Look at this profit orb. It's so great. There we go. There's $1,000. Congratulations. This is the big bird I'm talking about. We all need to go for that big bird. Congratulations. Let's go. Osulat is saying, we have taken action and we lost. You guys are the one always winning. Actually, in fact, you probably went and you maybe paid someone for a course, or you probably went and you followed a different potential strategy, and you didn't actually do the exact steps that I'm doing here, and this is why you're losing money. That's actually the whole reason why you're losing money and why we make thousands of dollars every single day. Hey man, what's going on? So let's go. You guys know what it is. It's AKA money time. Let's get started. So how to get started? Very simply, if you're one of those very few people that actually want to make money trading, this is the only way to go. So go right now to akpwc.com and then just follow the steps, because I make thousands of dollars here every single day live in front of your face. And that very small percentage of people who will actually do this, I congratulate you. Congratulations, because most people will not, and most people will still go and they will still complain about the price of milk. Oh, milk used to be $3.80. Actually, I don't even know how much milk is. I'm just guessing it's $3 because I never checked the receipt. So I think whatever, it's like I don't know, whatever milk is, you're gonna say, oh, it's like 30 cents more today, or oh, I'm going through the flyers. Oh, milk is on sale. It's 33 cents off. Now you're going to drive 20 minutes to save 33 cents. Okay?
Butter.
Huh?
Butter.
Butter? Whatever you're buying. Gas. Okay? A lot of people complain about the price of gas. I don't even check. I just go to the gas station and I fill gas. Who even checks anymore? It's not like I check the price of butter or something. Okay? So basically, the goal should be to never have to check receipts, okay? Never. That's the reality. You should be able to go into a restaurant and just buy whatever you want, okay? So, and not say, oh man, this is too much, okay? So,
Supertrend is on GOOOOO.
Supertrend is on GoTo. Yeah, so if you just go to the Supertrend indicator on the Abato web trader, you'll find it right there. What's the, Matt is saying, what's the website that you use? Tiger is saying maybe your wife checks. I don't think she checks either, okay? We don't check. We don't check our receipts. We just buy things. And that's the reality, because what you need to understand is nothing is real. Everything is made up. Numbers just end up in our bank account because I just do the same exact thing every single day. And the reality is, anybody can actually do this if followed properly. But the problem is you won't follow it properly and you will lose money trading. And I will continue to make money trading every single day live in front of your face. And you're going to say, why doesn't it work for me? And the reason is because what you would probably do is you would enter a trade, you would start sweating because you're risking too much and you're not following anything, and then you're Xing out of trades, frantically closing trades because, oh, I'm in $12 in profit. Oh no, let me take it. Or you're down like $8.50 and, oh no, I don't want to lose more, and you close the trade and you're not following the strategy. Hello is saying, okay, what to do now? All right, so exactly. What you need to do is go to my website, akpwc.com, all right? And it's very step-by-step. Go register on Abato, get your account funded, get it verified, get started. They're a licensed and regulated trading platform, okay? Don't pay anyone to learn how to trade. Then just follow the steps and then go join our free Discord. Join our free Discord. There's over 8,000 people in our Discord. Join the Discord. Everything is there. You can ask questions, join, all of the videos, everything is available. All the links are there. And then just follow the steps. All right. So, how can I place a trade and when to place a trade? Mr. Strawberry is asking for sure. I'm going to walk you through that right now. Are you checking if the...
Yeah.
Okay, nice. So what are... how can I place a trade? So basically, very simply, the way to place a trade is first, you adjust your lot size. Okay, so your lot size, you want to make it as small as possible when you're starting so that your risk is small, okay? And then it's just either clicking buy or sell. That's it. And then you open the trade. That's it. For sure, Mr. Strawberry, I got you. So basically, that's all it is. Let me see if I can go in on another trade and I can show you a live trade right now. Okay, so let's see if we can go in on a live trade. Okay, so basically what I'm looking for right here, you guys can see the range bars are going red, right, on Bitcoin. And the super trend is also red, so I'm going to go ahead and enter a sell trade. So I'm going to click sell. All right, so there we go. There's our sell trade right here on Bitcoin. Now remember, the risk is less than 1%. So we're risking very, very little. It's really not about risking huge amounts or trying to make huge amounts right away. You can do that. Obviously, the market does allow it. But the reality is what we need to do is we need to follow it very consistently. That's the problem. Okay, so now once we're following it consistently, you can see we're risking very, very small. So this is only a $1,000 trade on a $600 and almost $50,000 account. Now let's go right here and see if we can set our stop loss and take profit. Now usually I always set my stop loss first, okay, because I always want to be safe. So how do I set stop loss? Right here, I'm going to click and drag my entry up, and you can see I'm going to drag it up right here to 1,000. Okay. Now I'm going to let go. There's my stop loss. It's actually really that simple. Now I'm going to click and drag my entry down to 1,000 and I'm going to let go. There's our take profit. So that's the exact steps I take every single day. And I just follow the same exact thing every single day. And I make thousands of dollars every single day. And I show you exactly how. So SNS Tuning is saying, get back to NASDAQ. Let's see the trade. So that trade actually hit our stop loss on NASDAQ, but let's see if we can go in on another trade. So there's nothing right now. Let's go to Ethereum, nothing right now. Let's go to gold, nothing right now. The Bitcoin trade was a good entry because we were catching it right at the reversal. User 55 is saying, are you in the US? I want to come over to your office. So actually our office is in Toronto, in Canada. So we're here every single day. Our office is open every single day. I'll show you the address because actually it's crazy. Some people have actually flown over. All right, have a good one. Take care. You're welcome here anytime. Right. Yeah, you're welcome. All right, so basically, Rand is saying AK is the best. Rand, you the best. All right, so basically right here, here's my phone number. Guys, if you have access to large amounts of capital, that's what I'm here for. And you want to be able to, if you want to even learn how to trade, just call me. There's my number. Call me. Call me after the live though, but just call me. If you have any questions, I'll answer your questions. And here's our office address. It's open 7 days a week from 11 to 5 every single day. So you guys can actually come here, visit me in the office. Just give me a call before you come. But then make sure you have everything ready to go. Have your account funded. Have done some trades. Because a lot of people, what they do is they'll come here and they'll say, yo, AKA, they're so excited. AKA, what's going on, man? What's going on? And they're like, yo, can you help me? And I'm like, all right, I'm ready to help. What do you need help with? And they're like, how do I start? Guys, I don't have time to help you to start, okay? You should go out and just get your Abato account set up. Get it funded, get it verified. Then do some practice trades. Now, when you actually have some real questions about the strategy, being consistent, how to actually do it, you've done some trades, you're like, hey, I'm having this issue, I'm having that issue, I'm here to help, okay? But setting up, you guys should go do that right now because all the steps are right here. I made it so easy for you guys. Just go to akpwc.com, steps 1 through 4, but make sure you join the Discord as well, guys. Don't join our free Discord. I'm there all the time, every single day. Just at AKPWC, ask me a question in the main discussion. I answer everyone's questions. All right. Oh, and join the school. Join our school community. Mr. Strawberry saying, oh gosh, you're amazing. Open an office in the US. So here's the thing. I would love to open an office in the US, and hopefully eventually we will. But for now, you can join me live here every single day. I do all the trades live. We just entered this sell trade on Bitcoin live here in front of you guys. And I show you exactly how to enter the trade, exactly where I'm setting my stop loss, exactly where I'm setting my take profit, exactly what the strategy is. And you don't have to pay because guess what? If you're paying anyone, you're getting scammed. That's just the reality. If you're paying anyone, you're getting scammed. So we never charge anyone. We've never charged anyone. I've made hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars doing this consistently without charging anyone even a single penny. Now, for anyone who's just joining, who's thinking like, hey, maybe I should scroll, just realize if you're ready to actually make money and you're ready to actually learn, this is the only place. Okay, this is the only place. You're actually lucky. it's like a 1 in a billion chance that you landed on my account because we just made $1,000. Congratulations to everybody who's following along. There we go. Let's go. Let's go. You guys know what time it is. It's AKA money time. We just made $1,000 on that Bitcoin trade. You guys saw the entry. You guys saw why I entered, where I entered, how I entered. Guys, look at this beautiful entry that we had. Do you guys want to see? We entered right here. We entered right here. We entered right here at this reversal. Boom. Take profit. Entered, set stop loss, take profit, hit take profit. Where else do you see this? Guess what? You could have actually done this, but most people won't because most people are happy being broke and complaining about the price of things. Guys, nothing is actually expensive. This is the reality. Money is actually just fun coupons. They're just coupons that you can have fun with. That's what money is. Money is fun coupons. You know, you go to the, what is it called? Where you use coupons?
Any grocery store.
Arcade?
Carnival?
Carnival. You know when you go to the carnival and your mom, who you're still living in your mom's basement, your mom is like, hey, you grown adult, come to the carnival. And you go to the carnival and your mom buys you some fun coupons and now you think you're having a lot of fun. Yeah, money is fun coupons, okay? And you can actually just add as much money, as much fun coupons as you want to your bank account by following some things consistently. Now, here's the problem. Most people don't understand that, you know, everything is made up. So a lot of people come to me and they're like, oh, I only like to trade gold, okay? I only like to trade Bitcoin, or I love gold. Let me tell you something. Gold doesn't love you. Okay, gold doesn't care about you. Gold doesn't care about your family. Gold doesn't care about your bills. Gold's not going to come console you when you're having a hard time. That's not how it works. Okay, so why do you care about gold? Because here's the thing. Entering a buy trade is the same thing as entering a sell trade. And both of those are the same thing. A buy is the same thing as a sell. A sell is the same thing as a buy. It's actually all the same thing because the market going up is the same thing as the market going down. It's the same thing. And then Bitcoin is actually the same thing as gold. And gold is the same thing as Tesla. And Tesla is the same thing as the British pound or the euro. Trading all of these markets, whether they go up or down, is the same thing. They're all the same thing. Everything else is made up. There's no such thing as technical analysis. No one can analyze these candles because candles have nothing to do with the market. These time-based candles have nothing to do with the market because time itself has nothing to do with the market. Time is a human made up variable. It's not actually real. You know, it's not real. So you cannot do analysis on time-based candles because let me walk you through a very simple thing. For anyone who's yelling, ICT, SMC, support and resistance, trend lines. Okay, well, if you do that on the 1 minute candle, on the 1 minute time frame, it might look like it's going up. But the moment you click, 5 minute candle, you know what it looks like. It looks like it's going down, right? You know that. And then what happens when you switch it to a 30-minute time frame? It looks like it's going up again. Then you switch it to a 1 hour. You know what happens? It looks like it's going down again. So you will always consistently get confused. Yes, exactly. There is no such thing as technical analysis. And actually, technical analysis in itself is a joke. And the reason is because there is not one person who has a proven track record. Not one. I've been asking for years if there's anyone with a proven track record of at least 2 to 5 years, just 2 to 5 years, that you can show me on a live account that you've been following the same exact strategy and you're profitable and the consistency is there. I will personally pay for your flight to come out here and I'll put you on the live. I'll put you on the TikTok live, on the YouTube live, on the Twitch live. Guess how many people have flown out in the past 8 years? 0. Not one. It's because technical analysis doesn't work. ICT concept works? No, it doesn't because they sell you things. ICT, go watch ICT's mentorship. ICT does not work. That whole thing is not real. It's not real because not one person can come and show me a live profitable track record by doing that. They don't even do it themselves. They don't trade. They just sell courses. Everyone sells courses because here's the reality. Because if there's anyone that has a profitable trading strategy, they don't sell it. And you'll see SMC, ICT, and all of these random things. Oh, selling courses. Oh, yeah, the mentorship. Guys, the VIP Diamond Next Level Mentor. It's all a scam. It's all a scam to get your money. That's what it is. Let me see your payout. Here's the thing. Let me tell you something. The whole... you're saying the word payout, it just goes to show that you actually don't. And here's the thing, let me educate you, okay? Let me educate all of you guys right now. Just the fact that you're using the word payout means that you're getting scammed already. You're having buyer's remorse. What is buyer's remorse? You know, when you buy something and it's absolute trash, and then you have to your friends make it seem like no, this was pretty good. It was good, but it was trash. Now, that's what that is. It's all cope, because there's no such thing. Exactly. MLM, it's all of that. It is real because they get people. Yeah, so here's the thing. Prop firms are not real. Prop trading is not real. Prop firm payouts, it's not real. All of these things are not real. It's all fake. It's all made up. No one's actually profitable consistently doing any of this stuff, because if you're a profitable trader, you don't go and sell courses. You don't become a mentor. That's not how it works. You actually go out and you raise large amounts of capital and you create hedge funds. That's the only thing. That's the only way. You don't say, wow, I'm profitable in the markets, let me sell this. That's not how it works. Okay, you go out and you make a hedge fund. That's what I'm doing here. Okay, so this is my live track record that I do. All of these trades were done live here in front of you guys. Okay, all of these trades were done live. Over 3,200 trades. Now you can see we started this account with 200,000, not a prop trading account. My own actual capital into the account, 200,000. Okay. And we started this January 3rd, 2024. So last year, we've made a profit of $515,000. So we made over $500,000 in the past year and a half trading live on our own live account on our actual capital, because everything else is a scam. Everything else is a scam. All right. So here's the thing. There we go. So I did withdraw about 80K. I don't sell anything. Nasworld is saying my birthday, January 3rd. There we go, guys. So we started this on Naz's birthday last year. And Naz, since your birthday last year, we've made a profit of $515,000 live in front of you guys, without charging anyone even a single penny. So, guys, let's get started right away.
Any trade?
Do you want to call him? This guy? Huh?
GOOOOO?
What? What? Yeah. What'd you say? Even the candlesticks look so weird. Trade properly. What are those weird Renko bars? Okay, actually, no, that's a great question. Okay, so let me explain to you. So what's actually happening is that you've actually never seen a profitable trading system or strategy before, and it's your first time. And this is really like you're walking into a forest, right? You're walking into a forest, a rainforest, and you're seeing like this next level shiny bird. And you're like, wait, that bird looks weird. I've never seen it. It must not be real. Okay, this is what's happening. Now, let me explain it to you so you understand, because most of the people that have been following me for many, many years all started out like this, where they're like, wait, what is this? Doesn't make sense, because you just joined. So once I explain it, they realize, holy, this is the only guy that actually tells the truth, because I don't sell anything. So I can give you the raw, honest truth. Okay. So, well, I don't know if I can say that name online, but Droppa. I'm going to go over your question for sure. So the way that our range bar system works, which is our custom system, it runs on all the markets. And guess what? You can have it. By the way, you can have it for free. I don't charge anyone for it. It's free. It's been running live directly from our servers, and we made it public so you can all have it. And we have over 700,000 registrations on our website, so you can have it, okay? So you can see the way that it works is it's only price-based candles. So they only move when the market actually moves. So they're only generated when the market actually moves. What does that do? It shows us just cleanly what the price itself is doing. So what is the price doing? The price is going up or the price is going down. Now, how do we use it? We can very clearly pinpoint exact reversals in the trend. So we can actually see when it's going from green to red, we're starting a downtrend. When it's going from red to green, we're starting an uptrend. Now, we always confirm the trade with the super trend. We risk less than 1% of our balance. We do all of our trades live. All right. So this is how the range bars work. That's our custom system. You can have it completely for free. And it costs us over $500,000 to build and develop, and you can have it. How can you get started? For sure. So all you got to do, very simply, you just go to my website. Guaranteed, there's no payment portal. Go to my website, akpwc.com, okay, and then just follow the steps. Register on Abado, get your account set up. They're a licensed and regulated trading platform because they have no fees. If you're trading anywhere else, you're guaranteed losing money, at least $10,000 a year. You're losing minimum on fees. All right. So what I do is we always go hunting for the brokers that have the lowest or no fees. So that's why we've been using Abado for the past 2 years. They're licensed and regulated and have no fees, which is crazy. So go get your account set up, get it funded, get it verified, and then just follow the steps and just come join me live here every single day. What up, Jocko? What's going on? What up, Duncan? What up? What up? Now, then you can even join our free Discord. There's over 8,000 people. We don't have a paid Discord. Everything is free. Let's go. Let's get started. How do you deposit into Abado? So very simply, guys, you just click your email on the top right corner and then click deposit funds right here. Now, you can either do a bank transfer. Now, a lot of people who've never done crypto, just do a bank transfer, take the info, you just click it, click proceed. They'll give you their info, take it to the bank, and then just say, I need to send a wire transfer. Super easy. Just, it costs like 30, 40 bucks. But guess what? They even credit you the wire fee. So they cover the wire fee. Abado covers it. Or I know you guys have crypto. I know everyone's sitting on some crypto. What I would do is I would just deposit instead of waiting and hoping the markets go up. I would just deposit and start making income every single day. All right. Farkas saying, I think almost any strategy works with good discretion and psychology. No, that's actually not true. And let me explain to you why, Parker. Because a trading strategy needs to be proven over a long time. Okay. Now, this trading strategy, we tested over 50 years of data across all the different market pairs, and it gives us around a 60 to 65% accuracy. All right. So Isaiah saying, is there any promo code I can use to sign up for those weird candles? So for the range bars, you don't need a promo code. You just go to our website, which is step 2 on my website, akpwc.com. Just click step 2. You get access to the range bars right away. Show your results. I actually do all of my trades live. Here's the results. I was actually just showing you. I think maybe you missed it, or but let me show you right here just while you're actually paying attention. So this is my entire trading history. So right here you can see we started this account January 3rd, 2024. It's all timestamped. We started with 200,000. You can see right here, I deposited 200K into this live actual USD account on a regulated and licensed trading platform. And we've made a profit of 515,000. And all of this, $515,426.30 was done live. It was done live in front of you guys. All right. Now, you could have just followed along completely for free. You didn't have to pay. Now remember, that's got to be 5 years of back testing. My brother coded an AI to backtest 15 years, and I had about 70% win ratio. So yeah, here's the thing. Even when you do the backtesting, you have to take into account the fees that you're paying, and then you have to find a broker that aligns with those fees. So if you're actually trading, on a low to no fee broker like Abado, it actually increases your profit margins a lot. So yeah, Parker, go get your account set up on Abado, get it funded, get it verified, because you'll see if you have a profitable trading strategy, then the profit margins become way, way bigger. Drop it saying, how do I get started? No spread on brokers for futures. Yeah, so just go to Abado, get your account set up. Now, how do I get started? Go to my website, akpwc.com. Just follow the steps there, guys. Just follow the steps. This is the exact way. Discord is not in bio, only Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok. Niaz World. So it's actually step 4. So if you click right here, step 4, that will take you to Discord. So you can see, so once you go to the website, it's step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4. These are the 4 buttons right here. And then you can tune in daily right here on TikTok, YouTube, and Twitch. Okay, so tell me why I've been profitable trading ICT concepts last 7 months. Why do you say it doesn't? No, 100% guaranteed you are not profitable. 100% you're not profitable. You're guaranteed losing money. Either you're trading on demo or you're doing prop firm trading, which is also not real, and you're just not profitable. Because nobody can actually, and 7 months is not actually enough. Park is saying, bro, exactly. He says ICT doesn't work, but it literally does. No, ICT doesn't work. It just doesn't work. How long do the range bars stay alive for? So actually, the range bars have been running live for over 8 years now. Prop firm trading isn't real. No, it's not real, because if you actually look into the terms and conditions of any prop firm trading account, it says simulated trading on demo. It's not real. The fact that you believe prop firm trading is real just goes to show that you actually don't understand. You can literally withdraw money. Yes, but that's like saying, okay, I go to a casino, and what you're trying to claim is that you can go to a casino and make regular income. No, you can't. Of course, yeah, of course, you might have a lucky streak. Hold on. The moon. You might have a lucky streak in a casino, and you're going to say, obviously, I can make income. I won the past 3 times in a casino. But let's be real. You're going to end up losing money over time consistently, because I'm the only one that can come to you with a live track record. Nobody else can do that. I know. No, it's actually... It's because you guys have paid for courses and you guys have paid for all of these things that you guys have buyer's remorse. And it's really sad that you guys got played like that. And you will guaranteed lose money over time. Anybody else can? You're just old. You're calling me old? Parker saying I'm old? Oh, dang. I mean, I do kind of feel a little old. Let's see. Does the strategy only apply to a 1 minute time frame? So here's the thing. We're actually only looking at the super trend on the 1 minute time frame. You cannot analyze candles. If anyone claims that they can analyze time-based candles, they are lying to you, because it's physically impossible. It's not proven on a live track record for years and years of data that you can actually analyze time-based candles. It doesn't work. How far does a reversal need to go before we buy or sell? So Jeremy, I usually enter as soon as I'm seeing the reversal candle form on the range bars. As soon as I see that, I usually enter. Isaiah, so yeah, for step 2, when you're registering, that's just on our website. You could just make it a very simple, just the username, password, whatever. It's very easy, very simple, and you get access to the range bars as soon as you click register right away. What's your strategy called? It's just called our range bar strategy. Okay, that's basically what it is. What determines when a new bar forms? Sometimes you see a reversal and it drops. Okay. Yeah, so basically, as soon as this candle is forming, I like to enter right there. Now, here's the thing. What you have to remember is what's our win rate? It's around 60 to 65%, Parker. And we're always doing 1-to-1 risk-reward ratio. I've actually tested everything else. We've actually tested anything that you think you will try for over 50 years of data. 5 years is really not enough. 5 years is way too small of a data set to actually test strategies. We've tested over 50 years of data across all the market pairs, across foreign exchange pairs, across stocks, across commodities, across indices, and then we also tested all of the crypto data that we can get. Yes, exactly. Man said prop firm trading isn't real. Guys, do I need to open up a prop firm trading? Hold on. Prop firm trading simulated account. Prop firms utilize simulated trading accounts to allow traders to showcase their skills and potentially earn real money. These accounts are not live real money accounts, but rather demo accounts. It's literally the description. It's literally the dictionary definition.
All he got from it was real money.
How
It
it's
said
not
potentially.
real money. It says they are not live real money accounts. That's so funny. Demo accounts with the ability to earn money. Oh my God, that's crazy. So here's the thing. You can continue to do that and guaranteed lose money, and then you're going to come crying to me after you've actually lost all of your money. And then when you're actually ready to be profitable, then you can come back here anytime and then follow our actually profitable trading system and strategy on not demo accounts. That's so funny. So what if the money is real? 99.999% of people fail all of their prop trading challenges. At Bitcoin, I would like to transfer from Coinbase. So Rickster, it's actually very simple. So you click your email on the top right corner. Let me walk you through it right here. Okay. And then you click deposit funds. Then you click crypto. Then you just enter the amount in USD. So for example, let's say it's like 5,000. Then you click proceed. Then you click continue funding. It's going to open up the deposit page. Okay. Now right here, you just select choose currency Bitcoin and then click proceed to payment. Okay. When you click proceed to payment, there's the wallet address. So it's basically a very simple wallet address transfer right there. Count Cool Out is saying there's good, better, best, but AKA is the best. I appreciate you. You guys know, look, here's the thing. The reality is you can come and argue with me all you want, but I come here live every single day. I make thousands of dollars live in front of you. You don't have to pay me. And you still argue with me? I don't understand. But you go and you're defending guys who charge you thousands of dollars and they can't even show you live trades, and they hide their trades, and they clip out their profitable trades. They edit out their videos, and you're defending those people. But I come live here. I never charge you guys even a single penny. I show you guys, look, this is my trading strategy. You can have it. I make money every single day. Here's my live track record. It's completely for free. What are you arguing? I actually don't understand. What is going on here? You should actually just come here and be ultimate grateful that someone with over 10 years of experience is actually walking you through how I make your monthly income every single day. And I show you how you can do it. So you're welcome. And you know what? You guys are all welcome here to join me every single day. And I appreciate all your comments, the questions, the likes, and the gifts you guys are making. Guys, we're at over 24,000 likes. You guys are crazy. Do you do indices? Yeah, of course we do indices. I actually trade NASDAQ all the time, for sure. M is asking, is the strategy safe for a long trade? So here's the thing. No one can predict the future. Okay, that's what the reality is. Just so you guys understand, no one can predict the future. So what we need to understand is that we can't actually do long-term trades. Those are gambles. Those are actually, you're just gambling, because anything can happen in the world and the trade will go against you. And you waited 3-4 weeks, 3 months for that trade. Waste of time. Here's what actually happened. So we tested thousands of strategies. Okay, so for all of you guys who are like, ICT, you should understand this. Okay, so we tested thousands of strategies manually. We did, okay? Forward testing, manual back testing, manual forward testing, everything over 50 years of data. And what we found out was that statistically, the market moves a few hundred points every single day. Statistically, okay? This is facts. This is real stats. Now, what happens is, what we want to do on our trades is, on the trend reversals, on the short-term trend reversals, the market would move a few hundred points, 200, 300, 400 points. We just want to catch the 100 points. So we catch the first 100 points on the reversal. We set our stop loss and take profit at 100 points above and below, because what we found is that seems to be the only ratio that actually works over time. So we set it at 100. It gives us enough room for the pullbacks that always happen in the markets. Now we set it at 100 above because that's what statistically the markets move. So we're able to give the trade enough room so we don't get kicked out too early, and then we end up taking profit at 100 points as well. So it just ends up being 100 points below, 100 points above. Now, when we tested this, we tested it with less than 1% risk. okay, of the account. And then what we found out was that consistently on every single market over years and years and years of data, we kept getting around a 60 to 65% accuracy. Now, then about 8 years ago, we started trading live, okay, on live accounts. After spending 4 years, we tested strategies for over 4 years, okay, and it cost us over $500,000 over time to develop our system. Now, what we found out is it actually just worked. And I've been using this system and strategy for the past over 8 years now. And we've been making money every single day, consistently, live, publicly. Now, here's the thing. The main reason I'm here is not to sell you guys anything, because I actually don't sell anything. I don't sell anything. You can't find, I don't sell a course. I don't sell a bot. I don't sell a mentorship, none of those things, because all of that is scams. So ICT is scamming you. Anyone else who you go, everyone else is scamming you. They're scamming you. You need to realize this. You are getting scammed, okay? Because if they're charging you money, that's a scam. Now, I don't charge any money because I'm sitting here, I'm being as public as possible, because what I'm trying to do is I need to actually raise $100 million. That's what I'm actually trying to do, okay? If you were a sane person, you would? No. I would not sell a course. I would not sell anything, because if I'm profitable, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to actually raise money. No, technical analysis is not real. Everyone is selling you courses. Everyone is selling you on something that's actually just not real. All right. It's more useful. Okay. You're guaranteed losing money. So how is it useful? And it's just buyer's remorse. No, you guys are all paying for all of these things. You're not even realizing you're paying for it, which is so crazy. That's even more dangerous. It's so dangerous. So basically, what am I doing here? As a real trader, as someone who actually makes money in the markets, I'm in the process of raising $100 million right now. And you can join me on this journey. And it's free. You don't have to pay. Just come live every single day. I'll make money. You can watch me make money. You can follow along if you want. And it's free. You guys can, they're more emotional that you're telling them facts. Yeah, exactly. Except it's proven to be how the markets move. So why are you ignoring that? No, it's not proven at all. There's no way to actually know how the market is moving by doing technical analysis. It's not real. It's just not real. So your strategy. All right, user with a black display pic, who's obviously losing money. Here's the thing: just what you need to understand is that the way that the strategy works is this. Okay, I'm going to walk you through it. Let's actually do a trade right now if we can. So right here, when the range bars are, you see, we're having this reversal on the range bar. So let me actually go to NASDAQ and let's find out the NASDAQ. There we go. So NASDAQ is right here. So you see, as soon as the range bars go red, which is showing the market is going up, because these are price-based candles only. So they're only moving when the price actually moves, okay? So right here, as soon as it goes red, that means that there we go. We're getting a little red, all right? And the super trend is red, which means overall the trend is down. So I'm going to enter this sell trade. So I just entered a sell trade right here. The risk is less than 1% per trade, okay? Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to set my stop loss and take profit right here at about 1,000. Click and drag my stop loss right down right here at about 1,000. Now we might get kicked out of this trade, and that's okay because we'll just wait for the next reversal. All right, so we got kicked out of that trade. Now we're going to wait for the next reversal. So let's wait. And let's go. There we go. There's that next reversal. I'm going to go ahead, enter this trade. Hold on. Let's wait. There's the reversal. All right. So there we go. There's my next trade. Now, again, I'm going to follow the same thing over and over again. So it's so funny. It's so funny that you guys think that having losing trades means that something is not profitable. That's so scary. You should actually be afraid. You should actually be crying that you think that that's funny, because if you think that you can have 100% win ratio, you're way too far gone. There's no coming back from that, because there's no way to actually have 100% win ratio. Because let me show you guys something. So right here, let me show you guys. So here's my track record. Here's my trading history, just so you guys understand. Let's see. So here's my track record. And again, this is something that you should actually be like, oh my God, nobody will ever show me this. So here's my track record. You can see the winning and losing trades. Winning and losing trades. Very public. Winning and losing trades. You can take screenshots if you want. Winning, I mean, I show this every single day. Now, if I go all the way down, winning and losing trades, winning and losing trades. Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready? Because check this out. Since we started this account with 200,000 in the past year and a half, we've made a profit of 514,000. Who else will show you that? Including the losing trades. Okay, so it's so funny that you guys are, okay, this is over 3,000 trades. You see one trade that hit stop loss and you guys typing ha ha ha, which is so funny because at the end of the day, I'm going to turn this live off and I don't have a job. I don't have a boss. I don't have to be up at 9 a.m. or be up at 7 a.m., whatever time, 8 a.m., whatever time you normal people get up at. I don't have to do that. I actually wake up with anytime I want. I travel anytime I want. I make how much you make in a whole month, almost on a daily basis. I make how much you make in a whole year every month. And I'm able to do this every single day. And I show you guys how I do this live. And guys, by the way, that trade that you were saying, so we just hit take profit on that trade. Congratulations. Congratulations. Let's go. Let's go. So congratulations to everybody who's following along. There we go. We do this every single day. By the way, just look at this. So these are the past 4 trades that we've done on this live. So we hit 1,000, we hit 1,000, we lost 1,000, we hit 1,000. So basically, we're up $2,000, and you guys could have just followed. Instead of laughing, you guys could have actually just had your accounts ready, funded, ready to go, and just be making money. But instead, everyone loves to be a keyboard warrior, okay? So instead of being a keyboard warrior, understand that let's all start the process of building a track record, okay? So that we can go out and raise hundreds of millions of dollars, which you should also be able to do, which you should also aim to do right now. Okay, go and learn and go and figure out how to be consistent with this crazy diamond strategy that's so quantum next level that you don't even understand. The amount of testing that's gone into having this strategy be available and it works and it's public is insane. And I'm giving you the strategy and you can come here live every single day and watch me and it doesn't cost you anything. So go get started and build a track record. And then let's go out and raise hundreds of millions of dollars. Not selling courses for $1,000. None of that small time, scamming thing. Let's actually go out and build a hedge fund. Okay? Because that's the real scale. The real scale is building a hedge fund. That's what I'm here to do. All right? You can't come out here trashing on very proven strategies, but they're not proven. That's the problem. They're not proven. Let's see. You're over leveraging. Not giving your trades any breathing room, 1 tick stop losses. So I'm risking less than 1%. I'm setting my stop loss and take profit at 100 points. And what was the last thing? 1 tick stop losses. They're not 1 tick stop losses. It's 100 points. How can I start? Okay, so here's the thing. There are some very intelligent people who actually understand that, wait a minute, everyone else is selling courses. AK is the only one that doesn't sell anything. How do I start to make money with this? So all you got to do, you just go to my website. I made it very simple. So you just go to akpwc.com and it's 4 very simple steps. You just follow it. Everything is free. Okay. Everything is completely free. And then you can join our Discord for free as well. I've downloaded the app from your website. There's no app on my website. What platform is this? We're trading on Abato.com. You're the odd one out scamming people. No, so here's the thing. It's physically and literally impossible for me to scam anyone because I always say, I don't sell anything. Never send me any money. I will never trade for you. And then I use a licensed and regulated trading platform. So there's no way for me to scam you. If you're actually intelligent, if you're actually just think for like 1 second and realize, wait a minute, AKA doesn't charge me any money. AK is not asking me for any money, but he's showing me how he makes thousands of dollars a day and how I can just follow along. Epiphany. Park is saying, what's the website name? So just go to my website, akpwc.com. The trading platform I'm trading on is called abado.com, ABBADO.com. Bro's begging for people to believe him. No, actually, it doesn't matter whether you guys believe me or not. I make profit every single day and I don't charge you guys any money. The only one that I need to actually prove myself to is if you have access to 100 million plus or large scale capital, or you're connected to large, funds, then yeah, I need to convince you. So give me a call. My phone number is right here. By the way, all of you haters, you can actually call me at any time. Here's my phone number. And here's my phone number. Call me and ask me any questions you have, because you'll very quickly realize that I'm the only one that actually tells you the truth. You're actually down thousands of dollars over time and you're actually not profitable. And I'm the only one that's actually profitable, and you'll never find anyone like me ever again. Show the Addy. Yeah, pull up. Yeah, pull up. Definitely come by, because you'll actually very quickly understand. There's my office address, guys. There's my office address. Let's go. Oh, the haters are getting together being like, let's pull up. Yeah, definitely come by. I actually have all the snacks. We got drinks. You guys can come by. Make sure you guys bring your laptop. I'll answer any questions you guys have. Call me before you come, just so I'm here as well. Yeah. I'm here, right here. Let's go. Yeah, definitely. User RRR, come by. Usman, come by. I'm going to bring some what's F's. Okay. All right. All right. Yeah, for sure. Come, because we'll make thousands of dollars in front of you guys. Bring your laptops. Show me your live track records, because you guys are trying to say ICT, all of this works. Okay, bring your track record, because I'll have mine, and then we'll have you guys on the live. Oh, for sure. Yeah, definitely. Come by. You guys are saying, why hate? No, actually, the reality is that everyone starts off as haters. But then if we just, as regular adults, if we just have a conversation, you'll realize that, I don't charge anyone anything. And what you'll realize is that actually in the process of me trying to get to $1 billion, I'm helping all of you guys out. It's just a side effect. It's just like, you can come here and I'll help you out. I'll answer your questions. We'll actually help you build your strategy and actually help you become profitable. And you'll probably want to just be my best friend. That's really all it is. You're going to be like, yo, okay, like, let's go out to eat. Okay, that's what's going to end up happening. So let's run a podcast. Yeah. I'm trying to listen to your strategy and you're trying to flex saying you make monthly wages in a month. Let's talk trading. Let's talk trading, bro. Leave them haters. Do your research. Okay. So basically, here's the strategy. So I'll tell you what the exact strategy is, just so you guys can have it. You can have the strategy and I'll tell you exactly how it works. So basically, what we're doing is, if the super trend is red, we're only looking for sell trades. Okay, we're only looking for sell trades because the super trend shows the overall trades. Okay, so the super trend is red, we're only taking sell trades. If the super trend is green, we're only taking buy trades. Now, let's say right here on the range bars, the bars are going from green to red. That means we're getting a reversal. So if the super trend is also red and the range bars are going from green to red, then we're taking a sell trade. If the super trend is green and the bars are going red to green, so green and green, super trend is green, range bar is going green, then we take a buy trade. Now, the main thing to remember before entering the trade is we always want to risk less than 1%. Okay, so it's always, I actually risk less than 0.25%. So the risk is less than 1%. And then, so we risk less than 1%. We enter when the range bars are reversing. We confirm with the super trend. Then once that's done, then we set our stop loss and take profit at 100 points above and below at 1-to-1 risk reward ratio. 1-to-1 risk reward ratio always. And the reason is because we actually tested everything else and none of the other things actually work over time. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to save you guys money. Don't go and pay anyone to learn how to trade. Don't go and pay for anyone's subscriptions. What's up? Okay.
How does one candle confirm?
How does one candle confirm it's a sell or buy? Yeah. So Usman, here's the thing. The way that the one candle confirms is we're seeing the trend reversal because the range bars are based on price only. So it's showing us. I'll give you guys an example. So the Bitcoin range bars are only generated. Every bar is only generated every 20 points. So every time the Bitcoin price moves 20 points, a new bar is generated. So what we're able to see is like a huge trend of where the market price is going up. And as soon as it's actually starting to come down, the bar goes red. Now, here's the thing. Let's say we enter a sell trade. It might continue up, right? And then we might actually end up losing the trade. Now, the one thing that I always tell everyone, and this is usually the hardest thing for people to understand, is just because we had a losing trade doesn't mean I did something wrong. You know, and let me explain that to you because a lot of people say, wait a minute, hold on, AK, you just said we lost a trade. That means obviously we did something wrong. No. Because the reality is that there is no trading strategy that's 100%. It doesn't exist because you would go into the billions and trillions so fast that no one has done it. And then there's actually no such thing as even a 90% win ratio. There's actually not even such thing as an 80% win ratio. Just so you know, these numbers don't exist. 80%, 90%, 100% does not exist. It's not real. It's like a unicorn. It's not real. Okay? So anyone that claims 88%, 83%, it's not real. And you can't be consistent 80%, 90%, 100% over a long period of time. You might have a lucky winning streak for like a week where you got 80% win ratio. You know, it might happen. It might happen. But 1 week is not how you actually can see how a business is run. So when you're running a business, just so you guys understand, you know, if I was to start a business right now and I said, hey, this week, this business didn't really make any money, this business doesn't work. You would be like, hold on. Businesses take a long time to actually prove themselves. You need to run businesses for years and years and years. That's how businesses work. So the same way when it comes to trading, you know, it actually is about doing it long term. All right. That's really what it is. Yeah, exactly, Usman. It's not realistic. So yeah, we will have losing trades. So our accuracy is around 60 to 65% over time. And you can see that with the track record, you can see like as I scroll, you can see we obviously win some trades, we lose some trades. It's normal. It's normal. And what I'm trying to show you guys is what the reality of trading is, because a lot of people come in here. I think, Usman, you were the one where I lost the trade and it was like you were spamming, ha, ha, ha. But it's so funny because now you're saying, yeah, of course, winning 100% is not realistic. So then why were you laughing? Exactly. You see what I mean? It's like, it's so contradictory. So again, I'm the only one that will come live here. I'll do all my trades live here. I'll be here to answer all your questions. I'm here to actually help you guys out. I want to actually save you guys and protect you guys because one thing you should always understand is all of the profit that you guys see here is just a side effect of safety. It's just because I'm being safe every single day that I'm actually able to be profitable. Because if I was doing huge percentage risk, I would have blown this account a long time ago, right? So I'm trying to show you guys, look, I'm risking less than 1%. You should actually risk as little as possible, and you should be as safe as possible. Never pay anyone. You know, don't go out and pay for courses. Don't go out and pay for anything because all of those guys are scamming you guys. So don't get scammed. All right. Yeah, I mean, it's all good. You know, the only reason I say that is because, you know, that's just what it is. Like I do usually on average make around $1,000 to $5,000 a day. That's just what it is. And I'll show you in the track record. I'll show you. So it says like 3 months, but it's counting this month as a month. So it's actually 2 months and 11 days. Okay. 2 months and 11 days. I'll show you how much we actually made. Okay. So if I scroll down, you can see this is my entire trading history. This is about 377 trades. So obviously winning trades, losing trades, winning trades, losing trades. If I scroll all the way down, there's a few hundred trades. Okay. You can see over the past 2 months and 11 days, we've made a profit of almost $86,000, which is not bad because I average around 5 to 8% a month. which is like 30 to 50,000 USD a month. And that goes right alongside what, the percentage that I make. And that's exactly what I claim. So I'm the only one that actually does what I actually claim. All right. So Lily is saying, how do I learn how to get started? All right, guys, today, I think this has been a really long live. But for anyone who wants to get started, which you should get started right away. Go to akpwc.com, follow the steps. It's completely free. You never have to pay. So just follow the steps, join our Discord, just get your Abato account set up, get it funded, get it verified, and then get started right away. All right, guys, thank you guys all for joining. I appreciate all of you guys. I appreciate all the questions, the likes, the comments, the gifts. You guys are amazing. I appreciate all the haters because really you should come here and just learn, just ask your questions. And you know what? It's really not even about being a hater or any of that stuff. It's really just come here, ask your questions. Let me answer the questions, because a lot of people come in here like, pew, 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 like scam. And then they realize, wait, oh yeah, you don't even sell anything. So you can't scam
But
me.
make sure those people come in.
Oh yeah. And yeah, guys, for all of you guys, I appreciate all you guys. Leo, I got you. Nia's World, I got you. Indra, I got you. Hem is saying even Jesus was hated. All right. That's a crazy comparison. But anyways, yeah, the reality is that I don't sell anything. I'm really just here to help. And as a side effect of me trying to raise 100 million, because I don't actually have the connections to raise 100 million. This is why I need to be public, because just so you guys know, I grew up very poor. I didn't grow up being rich. Like pizza was a luxury. So obviously, I'm not surrounded by millionaires or like people who have a large amount of capital. So I need to do this in order to put myself out there so that, okay, like if anyone actually has $1 billion or has 100 million that I can get access to, I can prove my track record. I can prove the trading strategy. I have years and years of track record. And like I need to create a hedge fund that's regulated and licensed. Then we can actually accept people's money. Because right now I can't accept anyone's money. That's why I don't trade for anyone. I can't. I legally can't. I just can't trade for anyone. I would love to. People call me all the time. They're like, hey, I'll give you 100K, 500K, a million. I can't take anyone's money. So the real problem is I'm stuck. I'm just stuck. So I need to be able to grow. I need to be able to scale my business, which is the trading business, by actually raising money.
Just show your numbers so they could just call.
All right. So your entire reason for being on live is to get funding? Yeah, that's exactly it. Because I need to be able to find someone who has access to large capital so that I can raise a few $1 million. So yes, exactly. You got it. It's not to sell anyone anything because I don't sell anything. All right, guys. Leo saying the people who don't want to be successful are the ones who talk nothing good about it. Let's see. All right, guys. So I'll call it a live here. By the way, you guys can call me at any time. Here's my phone number. There's my phone number. Call me at any time. Here's the office address. Feel free to come by. Usually, if a lot of people come by, I'll order food. So I'll order some pizza for all of us. We'll have a good time. I'll answer questions. It's actually great to me because a lot of people come here from the TikTok lives, and I appreciate all you guys. So come here. We'll have some pizza. I have food and drinks. We got snacks. We got coffee, tea, whatever you need. And then, just bring your laptops and then we'll go through it. We'll go through the trading strategies, however you guys are doing. I'd love to see what you guys are up to. So come on by. The door's always open for you guys. Okay, I appreciate all you guys. Have a good one. Take care, and we'll see you guys in a little bit. Yeah, for sure, Leo. Yeah, Usman, have a good one, man. Take care. I appreciate your comments. I really do, because it gives me, things to explain to you guys as well. I appreciate you guys. User RR is still saying fake guru. All right, Leo. Count cool out. Have a good one, man. Take care. Oh, that's so funny. All right, guys, take care, and we'll see you guys in a little bit. What time are you back on? So I'll be back. I'm going to try to do a nighttime live, guys. So in about 6 hours from now, wherever you guys in the world, I'll try to go live in about 6 hours. And we'll do that too. Yeah, for sure, Leo. Have a good one. All right, guys, take care. We'll see you guys in a